Sarah's heartbreak and the confrontation we've been waiting for. Let's be real. Sarah Horton Kiriakis, Lindsay Godfrey, has been through the ringer. But nothing could have prepared her for the gut punch of the truth about her husband. Xander Cook Kiriakis, Paul Telfer, finally did the honorable, albeit heartbreaking, thing and confessed that he was the one who nearly killed Philip Kiriakis. Can you even imagine? One moment you think you have your life finally sorted, your reformed bad boy husband is actually good now, and the next, your entire world is shattered into a million pieces. This isn't just a betrayal. It's a terrifying, fundamental realization that the man she loves is still capable of monstrous violence. And let's not forget, this isn't his first rodeo. Sarah's mind must be reeling. How do you trust a man who can sink to that level? It's the ultimate crisis of faith, and honestly, our hearts are breaking for her. The fallout? It's swift, painful, and absolutely necessary. Sarah is filing for divorce. Yep, you heard that right, again. But before she signs those papers, she's got one more score to settle. She's heading straight to the source of the cover-up, Philip Kiriakis. Why did you lie, Philip? This is the big question, isn't it? Why in the heck would Philip, the victim, lie to protect his attacker? Sarah is going to march up to him, eyes blazing, demanding an answer. Was it some twisted sense of family loyalty? Did he want to spare his mother, Maggie, the heartache? Or is there something darker, a secret motive we haven't even glimpsed yet? Philip is going to be put on the spot, and how he answers this could define his future in Salem. He needs to tread carefully because he's talking to a woman whose heart he indirectly helped shatter. This confrontation isn't just about Xander's crime, it's about the layers of deception that have poisoned Sarah's life. This moment is going to be pure fire, people, so don't blink. The Kiriakis mother-son meltdown. While Sarah's focused on Philip, her mother, Maggie Horton Kiriakis, is having her own explosive confrontation with Xander. Picture this, Maggie, the matriarch, the voice of reason and moral authority, facing down the man who has once again hurt her daughter so deeply. There will be a clash, and the tension is going to be thick enough to cut with a knife. Maggie loves Xander, she really does, but her loyalty to Sarah and her sense of right and wrong will absolutely take precedence. She's going to let him have it, and frankly, he deserves every word. But here's the terrifying twist. For a long time, Sarah and the baby were Xander's anchor. They were the reason he fought the urge to go back to his wicked ways. Now that Sarah's gone and his family fractured, that anchor is gone. Where does that leave Xander? The devil on his shoulder is whispering, and we should all be seriously worried about the dark path he might take now that he has nothing left to lose. Get ready for Xander to spiral, because this could be the beginning of a seriously bad phase. Unexpected bonds, Leo and Chad connect. Okay, shifting gears to a story that might actually offer a little bit of unexpected warmth. Leo Stark, Greg Ricart, has been through a whirlwind of drama, especially after that intense and emotional blow-up with Amy Choi, Sheena Nielsen. We know Leo is many things, a con man, a schemer, an absolute riot, but deep down, he's a person struggling to be better. On Monday, we're going to see him open up to his boss at The Spectator, Chad Demira. Now, if you told us a year ago that Leo Stark would be sharing his emotional struggles with Chad Demira, we'd have laughed you out of Salem. But here we are. Chad is going to be surprisingly empathetic. He's a guy who knows a thing or two about complicated situations, heartbreak, and trying to navigate the messy reality of family and life. Chad's advice could be exactly what Leo needs. Will he tell Leo to lean on his friends, to stop digging himself deeper? Or maybe, just maybe, he'll tell Leo that he sees the good in him. This connection is fascinating because it gives Leo a genuine lifeline in Salem, a human connection outside of his usual shenanigans. It's a moment of surprising vulnerability, and we are absolutely rooting for Leo to take some good advice for once. EJ's ruthless order to Gwen, silence Leo. Okay, speaking of The Spectator, the drama there is reaching a fever pitch, and it involves the power-hungry EJ Demera. Remember how livid he was when Rita Leslie reported the latest scoop? EJ declared, with all the icy authority he possesses, that Leo needs to be silenced. Permanently. This Monday, EJ is issuing a new and chilling order, and the target is Gwen Rizicek, Emily O'Brien. That's right, he's not sending in the usual goons. He's tapping his stepdaughter. Why? Because EJ knows that Leo would be immediately suspicious of Rita or any of EJ's usual heavy hitters. But Gwenny? Leo trusts her. Or at least he's more likely to let his guard down with her. EJ's order to Gwen will undoubtedly be simple and ruthless. Get Leo to shut up. This puts Gwen in a terrible position. Does she betray the reformed, albeit messy, friend she cares about? Or does she risk incurring the wrath of one of Salem's most dangerous men? This is a moral tightrope walk for Gwen, and how she executes or fails to execute this order is going to have massive consequences for both her and Leo. Get ready for some serious scheming. Brady's apology and a brand new dynamic. Finally, let's talk about Brady Black and Kat Green. We'll see Brady issue an apology to Kat. What did he do? Did he snap at her? Did he misjudge her? Whatever it is, Brady is trying to make amends, and that tells us one thing. These two are interacting more than ever. They've got a growing dynamic, and it's intriguing. Could Kat be the refreshing, non-drama-filled connection Brady needs? Or is she going to be another tangled web for the eternally complicated Black heir? This interaction, while seemingly small, is one to watch. It could be the start of a completely new chapter for Brady. The countdown is on. Monday, October 27th, 2025, is going to be one of those episodes we talk about for weeks. We've got Sarah's agonizing confrontation, Xander's looming dark spiral, the surprising friendship between Leo and Chad, EJ's ruthless manipulations, and the birth of a brand new dynamic between Brady and Kat. Which storyline has you most pumped up? Are you ready to see Sarah finally let Philip have it? Or are you most worried about where Xander goes from here? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. And remember, you absolutely cannot miss a second of the action. Keep watching Days of Our Lives on Peacock to find out what happens next.